Morning, guys and gals. It is absolutely beautiful. I did not feel like making a video this morning. I'm having one of those days where I felt down and I don't want to get things done, but I made a promise to myself, and I keep making that promise every day, but I made a promise to myself that I was going to be the type of person to show up. No matter what I feel like, no matter what's going on, this guy right here is going to show up. Look at these beautiful flowers that my neighbor put in. It's crazy the amount of work that she puts into nurturing these plants. And man, is it worth it, I think, for her, because look at the beauty. Like never-ending flowers. And it's the same thing in life, you know. You can plant a seed like I planted to show up. Planted that seed in my mind years ago, but you can't just plant it once and expect it to grow. It's one of those kind of things that you have to feed and nurture every single day. And I learned that also when I got clean off drugs. You know, you take it one day at a time, but you have to feed that same idea, that same seed for goodness each and every day. It's not just something you do once and it's fixed. And any good thing in life is that way. If you want to move forward and gain success in any type of area in life, it's something that you have to work on every single day, nonstop. And like I said before, I wasn't feeling good today. And we all have those days. Look at the fall colors. We all have those days where we don't want to do it, where we don't feel up to it. And one thing I've learned, when I have those days, I try to look back on my past, because I've been to the bottom of the barrel, and I think every single one of us in life can also look back on something that was harder, that was more difficult, where they were in a lower spot. And that's where you find the juxtaposition. Now, I'm going to add a photo right here on this part of the video so that you can get a kind of an idea of my juxtaposition. Because I've been to the bottom of the bottom. That's why I'm losing all my teeth. I was a drug addict for almost 24 years. I was in and out of prison, in and out of jail. I was a gang member. I've been shot, stabbed, broken from head to toe. I've had years where I couldn't walk without assistance because of car wrecks. And you know, I think back to those times when I couldn't walk, or when I was sitting in a prison cell, or when I was a junkie on the street and I couldn't even make it through another day if I couldn't get that fix. And I would do whatever it took to get that fix, to keep me numbed from reality. And when I look back at those times and I look to where I am now, I realize that I used to pray. I used to hope and pray for the things that I have today. What changed? Well, that seed. I planted that seed. And I decided to train myself to nurture each and every day. And that requires building new habits. That requires building a new mindset. That requires study, learning, improving. And it's a thing that you have to do little by little each and every day. They say the journey of 1,000,000 miles still is a step at a time. So you got to keep making those steps forward, no matter what you feel like. I think the biggest issue in the world is that people let their feelings run their life. If you let your feelings take the driver's seat, then you're not going to get anywhere that you want to get in life. You're not going to get anywhere good. And you're worth it. Your life is worth it. Look at all the things that you've been through, and you're still going. You're still here. You're still moving forward. And people like that have been through hard times are such an inspiration to me. When I was in the depths of my lows, it was those examples of people that pushed through, that dug themselves out of those pits that they were in. And those are the inspiration for me to do what I'm trying to do. And I've come such a long ways. It's easy sometimes to look at my life and try to look at the victim parts of it and what I don't have. But the truth is, I have so much, and you have so much, no matter where you're at in life. You woke up this morning. You have this whole world. It's all yours for the taking. But it's what, like I said, it's something that you have to choose to do every single day. If you want to have a better life, if you want to have a better future, you're worth planting that seed. You're worth taking care of it. You're worth nurturing those good parts of you so that they can grow and take over and overcome those bad parts of you. That negativity, that doubt, that dread, that fear. We all deal with those things in life. It's a given. That's why we're put here to work through those things, to learn from those things, to grow from those things. My greatest wish is that in the future, this week, that you all would take this to heart and start putting in some actions and start becoming better yourself. You owe it to you. You owe it to the world. There are people in your life that need your example to motivate them, inspire them to do better themselves. And I know this for a fact because there's people that I looked at their examples that motivated and inspired me to change my life, to dig myself out of the lowest pit that I was ever in. And that juxtaposition from where I was to where I am is massive. And I feel like I'm still just getting started. But I'm going to keep moving forward. You better believe that, because every single day, no matter what, I'm going to show up. No matter what I feel like, no matter what's going on. If I got to get on here crying because there was a tragedy that just happened in my life, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to show up. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing week. And I'll definitely be back again later.